Okay, voice is working, blinky blonky stuff is working. Move some windows. Oh, see if my legs are working. Ow! Yeah, just. Okay, head on. Hands on. And it's 9:10 and that window is working and we're on live chat. Good. Okay. So, yes, hi. Back in cyubeVR for the first time in a few days. I haven't actually streamed. When did I last stream? Sunday. Was it Sunday? Saturday or Sunday? I can't remember now. But yeah, last thing I did was Blade and Sorcery. And then... oh, hello. Where was I? Forgotten where I finished. Oh yes, I remember now. Yeah, haven't really been up to coming in and streaming or anything for the last couple of days. Just because Monday night I was actually out doing sociable things. I went to see Gary Numan live in Edinburgh. A musician I've been a fan of since my teenage years, back in the 80s. And it's the first time I actually got to see him live, which is really cool. Yeah, I was quite knackered after that, and oh my god, my hearing, it was loud. Not, ridiculously loud, kind of normal gig loud, but I haven't been to a big gig for a long time. Right, I'm just digging this out just to figure out where I'm going to go. Let me just sort myself out in the Guardian, because I think I want to... Yeah, I think I want to go that way and then head down there like I was saying last time I was in here. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to go about doing that though. So actually I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. But yes, my whole body was basically knackered after quite a wonderful but strenuous night out, as it were. Stood around for a few hours watching a couple of acts actually, because there was a support act, a band called Divine Shade, who are from France actually. I did listen to some of their stuff knowing that they were the support act in the week or two before I went. I actually quite like their stuff. They've only got a couple of smallish EPs out. I think there's only 4 tracks in each of the EPs. They're on Apple Music, presumably on Spotify. I don't use Spotify anymore. And yeah, I quite like their stuff. Very obviously influenced by Gary Numan, also very obviously influenced by 9 Inch Nails. Totally my kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I think I will do that one there. So yeah, I really enjoyed their set. So yeah, I stood around, on my feet for quite a few hours, enjoying it. But I was trying to remember. I can't remember the last time I went to a fairly major gig. And yeah, I'm really struggling to remember. It's at least 10 years. It could even be getting on for 20. I mean, I've been to see plenty of smaller acts, more in sort of more intimate circumstances and things like that. But the kind of thing where you stood around watching something very loud and everything in a big venue first time in a long time. I can't remember. In the last really big gig I remember going to, it was REM on the Monster tour. So that would have been 95, 96. I was in Cardiff. I want to say I've been to see someone fairly big since then, but I honestly can't remember, is the terrible thing. But yeah, gave me a taste for it again. Thoroughly enjoyed myself. And just so happy at having finally seen Gary Numan live. And he looked like he was having so much fun. He looked like he was really enjoying himself. That's not charging for some reason. Why are you not charging? So we're charging here. Okay. Oh, but not there. What about there? Okay, we're charging there. Let's put these there. Although I suspect they're fully charged, so actually putting them there means that they'll discharge when the moon comes out. So maybe that wasn't a good plan. But yes, anyway, I haven't been particularly busy. I haven't been in VR at all, just because Monday night was out. Last night was still pretty much recovering. I'm taking it fairly easy. Right, where am I going? I feel like I need to take this bit out. That feels more correct. I'm definitely going through that phase as well when you go and see an act you like, go and see a musician you like, go and see a band you like, whatever. And you like their stuff, you listen to their stuff and everything, and then I've spoken to people about this before, so I know I'm not the only one who experiences this. You kind of, your favourite songs, the songs that you tend to be your go-to listen songs for that act, you go and see them live, and they'll do the old favourites and stuff like that, but maybe a couple of newer things or whatever, and they'll do that one song that you listen to, you like, but it never stands out, but it just plays so well live. It's just, I don't know, it's the underlying bass tone or the drums or something like that just really kicking in the right way live, and suddenly that song becomes something really quite special. You've got to keep listening to it, and I've definitely been having that with a couple of tracks that I've always tended to like, but suddenly have taken on a whole new I don't want to say meaning's the wrong word, but I've got a whole new appreciation for them, I suppose is the way to put it. And not only that, but it's kind of, there's definitely the case of, I didn't really pay much attention to quite a bit of Gary Numan's stuff, sort of, I don't know, from very early 90s through to, I want to say 2013, was it 2013 Splinter was released, I think, which is when I kind of started listening to him again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And Splinter's a fantastic album, I absolutely love it. But it's going to see him has made me kind of go back and sort of have a listen to some of the intervening stuff. Yeah, because like I first got into him back in the sort of early to mid 80s, so cyubeVR was still kind of recent-ish. And the Pleasure Principle and Telecom and things like that were all pretty recent. But yeah, the albums for, there's a few albums from sort of like 2000 onwards up until Splinter that I hadn't really paid a whole lot of attention to, so I've been listening to those a lot more yesterday, and especially today. I felt more comfortable sitting with headphones on, listening to music after my ears had calmed down. And yeah, I'm really getting a new appreciation for that stuff. Right. Oh, let's have a look. Croy's live. What's he doing? Can't quite see. Looking on my watch. Where am I going? It's a bit hard to tell what I want to do while it's dark. Let's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's widen this a wee bit. Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, it's definitely given me a taste for going to see some gigs again as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to take these two corners out. Just widen that a bit. I think that's more comfortable. Problem is for many years I lived in, I was going to say, a fairly rural part of Lincolnshire. To be fair, I don't think there is a non-rural part of Lincolnshire really. But yeah, getting anywhere to go and see gigs and stuff like that was a pain. You had to really travel some distance and all that kind of stuff. So never really did it. Also, working and young kid and all that kind of stuff and everything, you don't kind of do it. So definitely had a very fallow period. Really kind of going to see live music and that. Back in the 2000s. And since I moved up to Scotland, of course, I live very close to capital city, basically. The only downside, of course, is anyone who lives up here will realise that most of the really big stuff doesn't come to Edinburgh because there isn't really much in the way of venues for it. You all seem to go for Glasgow. I suppose there are venues for it, but I suppose Glasgow's just a bigger deal, or something. Right, just trying to decide. I think I kind of want to go down this way actually. Can I'm just trying to line of sight this. Probably, I think, let's put it that way. This is going to be the wall that heads down that way. I think that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, what I was saying was, there's also been this slightly disappointing thing that I actually now have moved somewhere that's really relatively close to a largest city, large by my standards. There is also the thing of, I do still live in a fairly rural location, and actually getting into Edinburgh is a bit of a pain in the backside, even from where I live. Just, faffing about the buses. Getting in on the bus, not bad. It's not bad at all. It's getting home again, when you're having to bugger around with late buses and all that kind of nonsense. So yeah, there's always been this slight annoyance that I now live somewhere where it's potentially easier to get to gigs and everything, but there's not so many gigs happening where I live. Oops. I suppose the main thing is I should get off my ass and go to Glasgow. Actually, I've been up here since 2016, late 2016 is when I officially changed my address. Scotland, and I actually haven't visited Glasgow yet, which is really quite bad. Oh no, that's dirt. Can't see it, but that's dirt. So I think I'm going to, yeah, for the early part of me being up here, life just wasn't quite in a state or a place or a way that, like, getting over to Glasgow was a thing that would happen easily. And then I kind of resolved, once my living circumstances changed back in late 2019, I resolved that I was going to make the effort to get out and about a bit more and go see more of my new adopted home and everything. And then, yeah, world had other plans, so that hasn't quite worked out yet, but it will. Right, I think, didn't want to do that. Damn it. But anyway, yeah, enough of that waffle. Gary Numan. I've finally seen Gary Numan. And apparently it turns out that it doesn't matter how much you work on your fitness. And although I don't like to brag, you know, I kind of have made an effort the last couple of years and turned things around quite nicely and all that kind of stuff, and blah 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 and everything. Yeah, there's a certain age component, it has to be said, to doing stuff. And I was really feeling it. Totally worth it. Okay, let's just be careful here. Don't think I'm quite built for standing around for quite that many hours. Doesn't mean I won't still do it. But I have to be prepared for how tiring and painful it can be. This isn't going well. Oh my god. Let's just stand there. There we go. Right. Let's just build some stairs like this. Don't want to do that. I want to do that. Not quite sure how I'm going to go about this yet. I actually can't see what I'm doing next to me. But this is working. This is kind of working. You have to come back, and I'd quite like to fill in underneath here, have it make sense, but I don't know if that's going to work. This might end up being a bit of a mess that I'm going to have to try and repair. But let's put a torch there so you can see what I'm doing. Let's put the pieces in place and then we'll figure it out as we go. Yep. That didn't work. Oh, what's going on there? I thought the crystal had run out, and then it was acting like the crystal had run out, but I think I was just being rubbish. You can see the crystal is going to run out soon. It's dark again. Oh, for goodness sake. Go. Okay. Slowly coming together. Whoa! Okay. That's what we're doing now. We're coming down here now. Oh! Hello. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Right, let's just have a wee look at what we're doing. I kind of feel like maybe I should have come over a bit more and actually cut in. Although I don't know, that sort of works. Actually having it even free like that isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it could be built out from the cliffside. So maybe I'll allow that. I'm a bit intrigued by this bit here. It's so dark in there I can't actually see what's going on in there, but maybe I can get in there and do something with it. I also noticed there's kind of a hole in the bottom of that thing there. It might be worth me digging into the bit I blocked off and just fill that up. That might be a good plan. Right, I don't think this through, did I, jumping down here? Hum. Oh, you know what I could do though? You know what I could do? Trying to sight this. I'm gonna. No, that's there. Hang on. Let's just think this through. That block there is the middle of those stairs. That's the middle of the stairs. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to get that sort of clash of materials again. But, yeah, let's bring this over. Do I have, okay, I do have a wee bit of that. Let's just use some of this up. So my thinking is we're going to come across here. Why am I doing it piecemeal like that? Not thinking this through. I just realised how many crystals are up there. Have I got a crystal on me? Please tell me that. Oh, for flip's sake. Ah, it ran out. God's damn it. Dang. Do I build the rest of this one block at a time, or do I go round and pick up some crystals? Let's go round and pick up some crystals. So anyway, hi. How are you doing? Whoever you are. You may be out there watching now, or maybe watching at some point in the future. I'm finally back after a few days. Actually, it's not that far. I can't remember when the last time I was in here was. Feels like ages. Maybe it was a weekend. Did I come in on Saturday? I can't remember. I see crystals. Although they probably lost their charge. Yeah, they're glowing red. So is that lot. This is where I really need a crystal that's in that shade. No crystals in there, no crystals in there. Oh, bother. This is going well. They're all discharging as well. Yeah. Ah, yeah, it looks like I moved all the crystals out of the shade. Oh, let's have you out. That's not what I wanted that. Let's have you out. Hopefully you've got enough charge, and you've got enough charge. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Right. Tell you what, while it's dark, let's drop a bunch of that out. Crikey, I haven't done any crafting in here for a while. It's all been digging. And it shows. There we go. Already starting to feel the strain in my legs. Haven't been on a run yet this week, just because I didn't want to overdo it, having been stood up so much and everything. I mean, I've been getting my steps and I've been going for walks and things. Come on. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. Been getting my minimum 10,000 steps. That kind of thing, but just by walking. I think I'm on. What's going on? Whoa, seriously? That's what you decided to grab? Why are these not coming? That's weird. I did manage to. So I was aiming for about 10,000 steps a day, and yeah, here we go. Weird. Why are some of those sticking? And I do tend to, well, I kind of been using the new pedometer app since I moved over, using just the Apple Watch for tracking fitness and stuff and everything. And so I'm like, what am I? About 28 days into a streak of managing to do my minimums. Whee! There we go. It's going pretty well. I'm staying on top of it and stuff like that. And I was going to say something about that. What was I going to say? There's a thing I was going to say. Oh yes, and I tend not to actually do as many steps at the weekend, because during the week, excuse me, I walk to work and stuff like that, so, and tend to go for a walk at work. So I do get plenty of steps and everything, so I end up doing, I don't know, around 18 to 20,000. But weekends it tends to be more, just a wee bit over the 10, because I don't actually do quite as much. I'll go for a run and stuff like that. But Monday night was my second best day. Oh, Monday night, I say, the whole Monday was my second best day since I started recording with this new pedometer app. Not so much because I actually did a huge amount of walking, although I did walk into work and then go for a walk at lunchtime. But I think most of the steps was just basically kind of, old man dancing at a concert. You gotta sway a bit to the music, right? Or gently headbang. more sensible in that regard. My neck mostly survived. Okay, so something like this. Make some sense of this. Oh, didn't go where I wanted it to. There we go. I'm also really chuffed that I bought myself a tour t-shirt for the first time in more than I can remember at an actual venue. Oop. That ran out quick. Right, let's just do this without falling off the side. Yay! By the way, I've now officially actually gone all the way around this mountain. Needs tidying up, but I'm officially all the way around. Why aren't you here for that, Mariella? It was your idea. Right, put that there. Back down here. It felt ever so slightly dizzy just for a moment then. I think I'm okay for a bit longer in here though. Right, need some more of that. Do I have some dirt? Yeah, I got dirt, got stone. Let's make some. Yeah, there's absolutely no way I could have VR'd last night. I think what's been interesting as well is just how shockingly bad my sleep has been the last couple of nights. Just from basically being, I think, yeah, quite overstimulated from being at the gig and everything. I do kind of get quite, yeah, I get a kind of sensory overload thing. But yeah, sometimes it's just a problem, and sometimes it's actually really pleasant. So yeah, it probably ties in with the kind of music I tend to like. So yeah, going and seeing very heavy, noisy, industrial rock kind of stuff works really well for me because it's quite overwhelming, but in a really pleasant way. But I think because I haven't been to anything like that for a long time, it really filled my head, as it were. So I certainly didn't go straight to bed when I got home on Monday night. Left it maybe an hour or so just to try and make sure I was fairly tired. And yeah, I didn't work at all. I had the worst night's sleep possible. One of those kinds of nights of sleep where you feel like you never really slept. Yet, you know, obviously did, but really felt like I didn't. And it wasn't any better last night. I think in part because my hearing was still a bit shot as well. So I'm hoping my brain's a bit calmer tonight. Definitely a feeling it. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. Let's just bring you up there a second. There we go. Yeah, it was definitely a feeling of being overstimulated, but being a bit knackered. So I am also hoping that the fact that I feel comfortable coming into VR is a good sign, but also coming in and chilling in here for a wee bit. I need to go one higher on some of these, don't I? Most of these? All of these? Have I screwed up here? I think I've gone wrong somewhere. We'll see. Yeah, I'm hoping that coming in here and chilling for a bit will have the effect of distracting my brain, grounding it on more normal routine. My brain does enjoy routine. Will help. I might sleep better tonight. CubeVR being my chill thing. Okay, kind of getting there. I don't know if this is going to look great from the outside. I think I may end up needing to work on making the outside part of this make sense. We'll figure something out. There we go. Right. That all needs tidying up. I need to figure out what I'm doing. Oh, hello. I need to figure out what I'm doing torch-wise, lighting-wise. I think that works. I think that makes sense. Oh, damn, this has been weeks in the making. But I've done it. I actually made it all the way around. Can we have a woo? Woo! Did it. That was the least enthusiastic woo I've ever done, I think. I am pleased. I actually am. Damn, what am I going to do next? Have I won? I think I've won CubeVR. Gotta say, a little bit of me does keep looking at that, thinking it would be cool to bridge across from there over there. We've done it. I really like how that has sort of blended in. You know, that the last time before, when I was in, and I was before I actually got to this bit that went round, and I was umming and ahhing about whether it tunnel through or not, because the floor was going to be below where that came in. And I was kind of umming and ahhing about it and everything, and then when I came in that next time to do this bit, and I still wasn't sure. It was good that Banhammer was there to go, yeah, you should do it. Because that was a bit of extra encouragement to do that, and I'm glad I did now, because it looks really good from out here. I think I might actually block that off, but I'll come back to that. I think I do fancy the idea of, where is it? Ah, that's a problem. I think it's kind of in there, isn't it? Where it's under there somewhere, where I need to, or I want to, let's just put torch down. Just going to dig some of this out, see if I can find out where that hole is. I want to find the hole. Hang on, don't want to spoil this though, do I? I don't want to forget where I was. Right, there we go. So there's a bit of the hole. Yeah, there we go. We're on to something here. Right, that's actually quite a big bit of hole, isn't it? So let's put that back in there and that back in there. Oh, get down a bit. See if I can do this without falling down. I think the hybrid movement systems got really confused about the orientation of my hand then. Right, if I stay down like this, it doesn't want to move. Why doesn't it want to move? Or is it just... Ah, okay. It was a bounding box issue. Right, let's bring you in there. Can I get that there? Yeah, that looks good. Alright, let's just dig our way through here a bit more. See if we can do this without falling. And fill all this back in again. This isn't massively important, but I just feel like it's going to look better from underneath eventually. There we go. Let's just tidy some of this up. Oh, I know the other thing I want to do here, which was another one of Mariella's suggestions that I actually really quite liked, is somewhere in this build a kind of secret lab inside the mountain, which I really like. Well, it's not going to be that secret, obviously, because I know it's there, but you know what I mean. Let's go that way, and let's go that way. Alright, that's breaking through, so I don't want to really break through. I'm going to fill this all in again. I think... Okay, so that little bit there. But other than that, I think that's it. Yeah, it's looking like it, isn't it? So, let's fill this back in. Where do we think that was going? We'll do it like that, and like that, I think. What's going on? There we go. Come around there, fill that in there. Oops, up there. Oh, I feel quite disoriented at the moment. Okay. Stand up yet? Ah, because I was really hurting my knees. Ow. There we go. Mariella, hi. I was just talking about you. Funnily enough. Okay, that worked. There we go. Whoa, what's going on there? That was weird. What time is it? Okay, doing okay for time. Right, so I need to put you back there and you back there, and I think I should have tidied that up. Let's go have a look. Come along this way. Yes, I think that got it. So look from under here. Oh no! Oh, there's like 2 blocks. Oh, that's not fair. Damn. Damn and blast. Were you discussing bow skills? No, I wasn't discussing bow skills. I don't need to discuss bow skills, I just demonstrate them. I was discussing what I was going to do next in this build because, look, I'm now all the way around. You're here now, so let's do it. Actually, let me just get Gameplay, walking speed, full speed. There we go. That was a weird jump there. Right, here we go. I feel like I need engine noises or something. I hope you really appreciate the effort I've put into this. It was your idea. We drift around that corner. Whoa! Crash. Round here, round here, round here. Swerve round this bit. Round here and da da da. All the way back again. Did it. We've made it all the way around the mountain. So yes, what I was saying was, what am I going to do next? And then I remembered there was the your other suggestion, which was secret lab. Oh, go away. So I was just discussing how that should be the next thing to do. That was after I'd stopped talking about going to see Gary Numan for hours. I may have slightly mentioned it. There was some Gary Numan earlier this week. 1, 2, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I'm glad you like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At some point, you're going to have to come for a walk around it. No, that's not what I wanted. Run out. Damn. Okay. Hang on, I want some of those out. There we go. Make a wee bit more of that. So yes, I think the secret lab needs to be the next thing. I am liking this idea. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work yet, but I am liking the idea. I'm definitely going to take some I was going to say uploaded textures. No real uploading, but you know what I mean. Right. I think. Oops, gone dark. Yikes. Let's just put torches up the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll do. Okay, that works. Right, so you in. And oh shoot, can't see. Just put you there a second. Bring those back in. Bring that in. Get rid of that. And get rid of this. That's dark. Actually, can't see what I'm doing. There we go. I think that works. That's about right. The lighting around here is really weird. It feels like it's darker than normal. Probably because of the big overhang above me. Right. Ah, come here. There we go. Yeah, it's a really weird dark spot there. Feel like I might need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of fill it in a bit like that. Yeah, seems a bit better. Cool, that worked out better than I was expecting. Just have a look. Yeah, I feel that sort of works actually. Yes! I am victorious. What is it? Right, I think where should I do it? 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 See, I feel like it needs a couple of entrances. Because yes, it needs to be down here. But it would be kind of cool to like tunnel my way up as well and go up there. Feel it needs to be on this level. Definitely needs to be on this level. I mean, I'm not going to build the whole thing now, but I'm just wondering where I should put the entrance. It's not going to be easy to hide an entrance, so it's not going to be that secret, as it were. I don't think he wants to be along here. Maybe it needs to be sort of here somewhere. Thinking. Come here. Do I have dirt? Do I have dirt? Do I have dirt? So dirt. Put a bit of dirt there. Didn't want to do that. Oop. That is not a spade. Can I can walk under that height, so go away. This is so dark, but I'm actually going to leave it dark is the idea. I actually want it to be dark. But I think what I'm going to do is just put a... Oh! I ran out of torches. Oh, I have run out of torches. I'm just going to put a torch there for the moment, just so I can actually see what I'm doing. My thinking is... kind of... So you could almost walk past it and not notice. I'm going to just dig in a bit further. And then we'll take a little right-hand turn. Okay, well, I'm going to have to patch up behind me because this is actually really quite claustrophobic, but that's the idea. Oop, just got really dark. Wow, that's really tight. Let's have that out there, let's have that out there. I need some more torches because I actually can't see what I'm doing. Let's just take this one back in with us. And in there, there we go. So that gives me enough to see what I'm doing. Wow, actually stuck. Might it be less noticeable if you go immediately around the corner? Well, what I'm thinking, yeah, you might be right actually. What I was thinking of doing is getting rid of this stone as well. I mean, I'm not going to have a torch there. It's going to be really black. So my thinking was, if I take this torch back in for a second, not have a torch. Oh, yeah, you see, I actually can't see where I'm going now. Shit. Okay, I'm lost. Actually lost. Give me a torch. There we go. Where am I? I'm lost. There we go. I think that works actually. So what I was going to do was get rid of the stone. Problem is, I should have done it further away from torchlight. Do you know, you might be onto something actually. You might be onto something. I think you're onto something. Because yeah, I was thinking I'd get rid of the stone because the dirt reflects less. And it was just going to go in here and like it's suddenly dark. And you're going to have to turn the corner. So you're going to have to, I don't know, like back in and then walk to the side. And then go round another corner and suddenly there'll be a bit more torchlight or something that will help guide the way. But actually, I think you might be onto something. Actually, if I zigzag a little bit. Yeah, I like this idea actually. Okay. So let's just put you there a second. Let's fill this back in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have rid of this. Let's fill that in. Take you back. I'll go there. I need to put crystal in there. Go that way. Swap the crystal over. Give me a crystal quick. Yeah, come here. So we'll kind of come in. Yeah, about there, I think. So let's put dirt back in there. And back in there, it's going to get green for a bit while my head disappears inside stuff. So if I do it there, that's not going to quite work. I feel if I turn about there, steady on. I can't see. I'm going to have to fill some of this back in. Can't see what I'm doing at all. Let's just put that torch there a second. Right, so let's go this way. And then let's go that way. This is going to take a lot of filling. Let's have rid of you. Let's have rid of you because I want the darkest walls possible, which is going to be dirt actually. So let's do that. Definitely going to need to make some more torches to get this really going. Otherwise I'm going to be fighting myself. So let's put that there. Come here you. Let's have that back there. I'm going to have, bring this in a wee bit. That there. Put that there. Going to go that way. And then I want to go. Get out. There we go. Nearly. Want rid of you. Rid of you. Then we're going to head kind of that way, so it's going to wiggle its way through. Ah, this is not fun. So kind of, that should be enough, I think. And I'm going to fill this back in with dirt. Can you make doors? No, sadly that's a thing that the game doesn't have at the moment. I think there's some hope that someone may add them with mods or something like that, but yeah, unfortunately no doors just yet, which is a slight shame, but we make do. Right, gonna go this way, I'm gonna go this way, gonna go that way, right, so my thinking is like it's a bit wiggly there. So if I take this in now, I regret this. The fog's not going to help because it's got foggy, it's going to rain, so we'll be able to see inside there a little bit easier at the moment. But you'll have to come in here, come in here, come in here, come in here, and then, I don't know, maybe I'll turn another corner or whatever. But ordinarily when we're not in the middle of a cloud, it'll be quite dark. So you'll have to go in some way before there's a light where you can see. I think that works. Maybe I could actually, oh, excuse me, got an itchy nose. Do you know what I could do is actually use black paint. There is a black paint block. So when you come a little bit way in here, I could swap to using the black paint, which hopefully doesn't reflect anything. Oh, what's black paint made from? It's going to be coal, right? Something to do with coal. Hey, what do you know? For coal. So, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa! No! No! Seriously? Can't believe it just off what? Get back here. This is going well. There we go. Right, how much did that give me? That gave me 32. Put that there a second. Oh, for goodness sake. Get there. There we go. And there. Not enough free space, seriously. So what I could do, let's see, let's just use that bit there as a test. Let's put you there. So what I could do, I actually can't see it. Where am I going? Need a torch. There we go. This is not going well. So let's just see how that looks. Okay, it's definitely blacker. It doesn't reflect as much light as the dirt. So that could work. Let's just put that there for a second. So let's just check. Okay, I can go all in there, like that. Probably want to do the ceiling as well, so that's good. Like that. Guy! Okay, I wanted that dirt there. You can go back there like that. There we go. And then... oh, can't. This is just too much faff. There we go. So let's leave that there and try that. So let's just try that. Obviously I'll need to do the floor as well. I mean, that sort of looks a bit too obvious, but I feel like maybe it works. Or maybe I should actually put a bit more, put dirt back here on that bit, but I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm going to know it's there anyway. But I feel once you get in here, I'll do the floor as well. It'll be, especially if I don't have a torch, you'll have to remember to go, 2 steps, 2 steps, 2 steps, that kind of stuff. Which I think will be in the spirit of the secret entrance. I think. But I'm going to need more torches, just so I can actually do the build. Do I have wood? I don't. Oh no, I haven't got any wood here either. Damn! I have to go and chop a tree down. Oh no, I do have some wood. Hey, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Make the floor black too. Yeah, no, absolutely floor. Yeah. I'm actually going to not do the floor just yet, just so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, I definitely do the floor as well, and the ceiling, of course. I think this is going to work actually. Get. There we go. Bit down there, leave some dirt, don't need that. Then go. Ah, crystal's bloody run out. God damn it. There we go. Right, I think this is going to work. That's going to be so disorienting. It's fantastic. I need another crystal. Definitely need another crystal. Give me a crystal. No, I didn't want that. Didn't want that either. Wanted that. There we go. Put that there, that there, that there. There we go. Game on. So once I get a wee bit in here, I'll stop using the black and actually open it up so I'm not quite so hemmed in, but just for this little bit. Oops. There we go. Oh my god, even though I can actually see what I'm doing, it's still quite disorienting. Actually really digging this. Haha, digging this. God, I'm so funny. Shit, I can't fucking see a thing. It's just, you can go there. But I want you. Get out. Go. Right, that works. What am I doing? So I want you there. Oh, crap. Can't see a thing. There we go. And then there. And there. So yes, we'll do the floor, but if I take that in and just kind of look ahead, as soon as you come in you can't actually tell where you're going. I mean, the only thing I've got to guide me is the floor. Even with the torch out, it's kind of, it only casts light on the floor. So I feel that's in the spirit of what we're trying to do here. Put that there for a second. So yeah, even with a torch in there, it's only the floor that's been lit up. So I don't have to go very deep in, and I can have a torch, and obviously once I've made the floor black as well, and then I can start choosing different materials and have it actually, I don't know, maybe I'll do quite a long black corridor here rather than it turning lots, and then it'll open out into, a long corridor, and then there'll be one more turn, and then it'll kind of open up into the actual lab, and that's the right direction because that's into the depth of the mountain. Right, it's because of the floor block that the entrance is more obvious. Yeah, put a torch at the end and you'll see if you can see it from the entrance. Oh, you read my mind. Yes, read each other's minds. Mine's obviously a shorter read than yours. So yeah, I will lose all that because well, I mean, basically it's going to look like, ignore that over there for a second, and it's going to look like this. This is all lit up, but you know, I'm turning my head round, although you get, if I put my hand there, you can see I'm turning my head round, and there's no contrast whatsoever, even though there's a torch nearby. So with the floor done as well, I think I'll make this first bit of floor dirt. In fact, let's try this now. Let's just do that. Oh, inventory's full. So if I kind of do that, think about what that one's going to be in a second. Do this. Just do that. Actually, let's do those as well. So really you, and you. I'm going to regret this. I'm going to regret this. This is going to be amazing, but I'm going to regret it. Okay, I'll leave that there. Oh shit. I literally can't see where I'm going now. It's got to be forward here. There. Oh my god. Even with the torch, it's impossible. So I think what I've got to do is I've got to back in, turn side on, go forward. No, lost. I'm lost. Okay, I really am lost. Oh my god, I am so lost. Hang on, there's a wall there. There's a wall there. There we go. Oh wow, that works so well. It's suddenly just this terrifying void. So hang on, there's the entrance there. So there's... So if I go this way, then turn this way, where's the wall? There it is. And there. I can't even begin to describe just how difficult that is. So I've got to go forwards, go sideways, go forwards again, and there's the exit. Wow. So if I go side on like this, go sideways, go forwards, go sideways, and there we go. So actually that works. I've got to remember a set of instructions to get in, even though you can see the entrance. Forward, sideways, forward. Alright. I'm liking that. So yeah, if you would just want, although it's even quite obvious. What's that? Even though it's quite obvious there's something there, as soon as you go in, you can't see anything. That works. Okay. Right, well, I think that's me done for this evening. I think I have a new little project now, and that's hardly the most challenging of entrances, and already I'm finding it really easy to get lost in there. So I know I want to face that way, so I have to nose up against the dirt, go sideways as far as I can, forward as far as I dare, sideways, and there it is. And so sideways, backwards, sideways, and I'm out. Wow. Okay, that works really well. Could do it like a combination lock. You have to remember, go sideways, forward, that way, that way. That could get quite complicated. That could be quite cool. Oh my god. I've made locks, basically, in cyubeVR. You have to know the combination to actually walk in. Because even, I mean, okay, you can kind of, what could you use? You could do it like this. You can kind of, yeah, I suppose you can kind of use a block to feel your way around. So you can kind of do that, actually. There we go. So yeah, you could use a block to figure your way out, but it's not straightforward. And you don't know how far you've got to go and everything. So yeah, you can pick a lock. So I can make a lock, but you can pick a lock. But that works. It's going to be so neat. I'm quite excited for that now. That was, I feel that was a joint effort. I thought of using, you thought of making it shallower. I thought of using the black paint to make it a void. I think that's going to work. And because of where it is as well, I mean, you know, you're going to come around here, it's not obvious that it's there. If you're coming from this direction, a bit more obvious, but yeah, you might not notice if you're not looking for it. And even if you do, it just looks like one of those weird bugs in the game where the lighting's not working. Yeah, liking this. Right, well, yeah, I think it's really cool. I'm really excited to do this now. I want to turn, yeah, I want to make that just a little bit more complicated to get into. It doesn't even need to be that complicated. Like I said, I think what I'll do is, whoa, I'm getting a weird strobe effect off that. I don't know if anyone else is going to see it. I don't know if it's going to show. I'm getting the weirdest lighting effect off that. Oh, it's stopped now. Oh, that's a shame. Make it do it again. No, it's not doing it. I'm inclined to take this deeper in, maybe 10, 15 blocks, and then do another little turn. And then have it come into an area that's really quite bright. So, you know, once you get where you're going, you know you're at the right place. Shit. How do I get out? That way. That way. That way. No. No. I'm lost. Gonna have to pick the lock now. Shit. There we go. Got lost again. Oh, you need to try this. You really, really do need to try this. It's so disorienting. It's amazing. That's like surprising just how effective it is, given just how simple and straightforward that is. Yeah, this is working great. Anyway, I think that's me done. I'm glad you could be here for me finishing this, given it was pretty much your idea to do this cliffside tunnel thing. Yeah, thank you for dropping by. And if there's anyone else out there watching, thank you very much for watching. And if anyone happens to catch this recording at some point in the future, thank you for watching as well. And hopefully I'll be back in for a wee bit more tomorrow night. If not, sure I will be at some point at the weekend. I'm just easing my way back into this after, you know, everything I was saying about Monday night and being knackered and stuff like that. Just taking it easy in the evenings. Yeah, I'm quite excited to get this bit going now. This is going to be such a fun build. I want to make it as wacky as possible inside. So yeah, fun pictures and maybe some, I should look at custom blocks, make some custom blocks. That would be quite cool. Who knows? I'm going to come up with something that's like a mad scientist evil lab, and it helps that I know mad scientists, so yeah, I'll be getting some tips off them. So anyway, yeah, everyone out there watching and anyone watching in the future, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. And sorry about the noise as I take my headset off. Oh, I'm facing completely the wrong way. Normally I manage to actually stay facing my telly, but that threw me.